So first of all, don't mind my hair, it's like really crazy. But so today I'm going to be showing you how to recreate this look. This palette is actually limited edition and you can't get it anymore, but hopefully you'll be able to find some colors like this because this look is like really pretty. So anyways, without further ado, I'll just get on right to the tutorial. Okay, so first I am just going to start by putting my hair up. The first thing I'm going to do is prime my eyelids. I'm just going to prime my eyelids with the H&M eyeshadow primer. It was like $7.99. It's like the only eye primer that I really have. So I'm just going to start with that. Okay, while it's kind of just like sinking in and kind of just setting, I'm going to do my eyebrows. And by the way, if you see me like looking over here, that's just because I'm like, I can see myself. Okay, but anyways, I'm going to be doing my eyebrows with the E.L.F. eyebrow kit, and this is in the shade Light. I just take this E.L.F. spoolie and I just comb out my eyebrows, and then I'll just do them. Okay, so now moving on to the main focal point of this whole look, I'm going to be using eyeshadow. I'm going to be using this eyeshadow palette. It is from the Sephora collection, but I guess this was limited edition, so you can't get it anymore now. So I'm sorry about that, but it's the Enchanting Eye Palette if you were wondering. So first, I'm going to be setting my eyelid with this color right here. And I'm going to be using the E.L.F. brush. This is just like a eyeshadow brush. I'm not really sure which one it is, but it's just like this fluffy brush. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to mix two colors because this palette doesn't really have like a good transition shade. So I'm going to be using this dark brown color and this color, and I'm going to be just like mixing the two together. And for that, I'm just going to be using this Wet n Wild brush. There's a hair that's like all crazy and wonky. But this is like the fluffy crease brush. I don't know, it's just like a fluffy crease brush, and it's really fluffy, so I love it. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to be doing is just taking this dark brown color that we mixed in with this other one. I'm going to be using that and putting it in my crease. For that, I'm going to be using the E.L.F. Professional Eye Crease Brush, and it's just like a smaller brush. So the next color I'm going to be using this one. This is like the middle one right by the dark brown we've been using. And I'm just going to be putting that on my outer corner. And for that I'm going to be using this brush. It just came in a Sephora collection. I'm not really sure what it is, but it just looks like that. Next I'm going to be using this color right here. This one, and I'm just going to be putting it like all over the lid. I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild large eyeshadow brush for this. So I think I'm done with this palette because there's not really any like gold colors or any, I don't know, I'm not really the biggest fan of this palette, so I'm just going to go ahead and go to my E.L.F. palette because it has more like gold colors. This is the one in the shade California. So I'm going to be using this gold shade right here, and I'm going to be putting that like on the center of my lid, and I'm going to be applying it with the E.L.F. smudge brush and spraying it with this icing oil control makeup setting spray. I don't really like this stuff very much, but it works fine to like make the colors more intense. So now I'm going to be going in with this like champagne-y color right there. And I'm going to be putting that like towards this, like the inner part of my eye. Okay, so now we have a nice like gold color lid, and so I think I'm gonna go back into the other palette and use the dark brown to like smoke it out a little bit more because I kind of lost like the brown color. And I'm gonna be using the E.L.F. brush that we used earlier for this. So I think this is like the completed eyeshadow look, so now we're just going to go on with the rest of the face. So first I'm going to go in with this Wet n Wild Photoready Perfecting Primer. I'm not really sure how I feel about it right now because I haven't used it enough to really tell you. So maybe I'll start using it more and then let you know. Then I'm going to go in with the Wet n Wild PhotoFocus foundation, and I'm in the shade Soft Beige. And I just pretty much put it on my cheeks because, like, I don't like putting it all over my face because I don't really want to break out, but I just even out the skin on my cheeks, really, and I just put, like, a little bit and just blend it out. And I'm going to go ahead and blend it out with this, like, beauty blender thing. I don't really know, I think it's a Sephora brand, I'm not really sure, but I really like it, and it's damp. Now that that is blended out, I'm going to go in with my Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. This one's in the shade Fair. And I'm going to get the Tarte Shape Tape really soon, and I'm going to be putting it in a haul. So stay tuned for that. Next, I'm going to use my Rimmel Stay Matte pressed powder in the shade Silky Beige, and I love this stuff. Like, honestly, I use it every day, and you can tell that I love it. I've used so much of it. I need to get another one soon, but I love this stuff. It's amazing. But I'm just going to be setting all of the creams that I just did. Oh, and I'm going to be using the Real Techniques medium sculpting brush. Next, I'm going to use the NYC Smooth Skin Parfait Bronzing Face Powder, and I'm just going to be bronzing up my face with it, with the same brush. This one is in the shade 720 Sunny. Next, I'm going to use my Wet n Wild Color Icon Blush in the shade Mellow Wine, and this is like my favorite blush. It's so pretty, and I'm going to be using, okay, there's hair on this. I'm going to be using the E.L.F. brush. I'm not really sure which one this is. It's like a bronzing brush, maybe? I'm not really sure, but if you find it, I would definitely get it because I love this brush, and I use it for so many different things. Okay, I feel like I might have gone a little too carried away, but whatever. Now for my favorite part, which is highlighter. I actually reviewed this highlighter in my last video, so if you want to know my thoughts about it, then go ahead and check out that video. But this is the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Highlighting Powder in the shade Precious Petals. Oh, it's so pretty. I love this so much. It's just like the best highlighter. I'm going to be using the Real Techniques fan brush for this highlighter. Okay, so now that we are glowing, we're going to move on to mascara. So first I'm going to be curling my eyelashes. This is my favorite eyelash curler. I don't know what about it that's so good, but it just curls my eyelashes so good. So maybe if you ever find it, I would get it. But then I'm going to be using the Maybelline Rocket Volume Express Mascara and I feel like a lot of people have this, so I don't need to say much else, but I'm just going to be putting it on. Alright, the mascara is on. So for lips will be a little bit more risky. We're going to be using this lipstick. This is actually from the Dollar Tree. Yeah, I know. It's the LA Colors lipstick. This one is in the shade Nectarine, and it's actually like a pretty color. Okay, so this is a lipstick by itself, but I'm just going to top it off with just a little bit of this lip gloss. This is, I really don't know how to say this. This is the Loveux, I really don't know, but it's this. It's just a lip gloss that came with in a kit, I don't know. But this is in the shade Sheer Cocoa. Alright, so I think this is the completed look. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed the tutorial using this palette. Make sure to give this a big thumbs up if you liked it, and subscribe for more makeup tutorials, videos, hauls, anything like that. Also, hit the bell so you get notifications when I post. And also, I have an announcement. So my friend Isabella, she has a YouTube channel. She has posted a couple of videos, and so it'd be amazing if you would subscribe to her and go watch her videos. She posts really good videos, and so hopefully you like them. And if you go, make sure to comment on one of her videos telling her that I sent you. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. Bye! But I'm going to be using this E.L.F. smudge brush and packing it on with, and then I'm